Should I do a Formula 4 race at Laguna Seca? It's starting in 5 minutes. I think I should. Now this is content. This is popcorn worthy. I need to figure out how to drive this car again. And I've got 2 minutes of practice. I don't even think I'm going to get a single lap. Bonk. I'm going to have to do practice when we get in this section as well. Why would you do this to yourself? Content. Oh. I can do more practice. I've got 2 minutes more of practice. That's like 50% of the entire practice I've had so far. 23 people in this race. Oh, this is going to be absolute carnage. If I qualify in the bottom quarter, I'm going to start from the pit lane. Those were my 4th and 5th laps of the track. So, tracks that are 2 seconds off the pace. What worries me a little bit is that I'm 2 seconds off the pace. The next fastest person is 3 seconds back from me, and then everybody else hasn't even set a lap. That's slightly worrying. This video is brought to you by the Choking Hazard podcast. Search for it on your favourite podcast provider or check out broughy.com/podcast for the latest episode and much more via the link in the description. Time to die. So, hello everyone and welcome to another iRacing video where I'm doing something a little bit different to normal because I'm in an open wheel car, which is something that you don't normally see me in. The reason is because it's just something that I consider a little bit of fun. You know, I don't really care about how well I do in open wheel races since they split the licenses so that open wheel and sports cars have different iRatings and different safety ratings and everything's completely separate. I've treated open wheel racing as just a bit of fun to do when, you know, there's nothing else going on or I just want to jump into a race very quickly, as you saw at the start of the video. And this one was just an interesting one, so I thought I would put it up here on YouTube because I've done Formula 4 races before. It's actually the only open wheel car that I own, but they usually either result in a very good race for me where I get a really good result, but more often than not I'll just get involved in a crash because I don't know what it is about Formula 4 or open wheels in general. It seems like people just, the racecraft isn't anywhere near as good for the same level of iRating that you would expect at in the sports cars. So usually there's just a crash, and they are quite fast cars as well, I suppose, and it doesn't take much to have an issue. And yeah, it's just, you know, my iRating has absolutely tanked ever since they split the licenses, but I don't really care about it because I don't really treat it as a sort of serious license that, you know, I'm trying to improve in and stuff like that. That's what the sports car's for. Me doing the GT4s regularly after doing the Toyotas and things like that. So this is just one of those fun Formula 4 races where a lot of action happens and it's a bit crazy in just some, you know, randomly chosen event just to see how, you know, just to have a bit of a go. And I was just going into this expecting it would be another crash fest like it normally is, but it ended up being quite an interesting race as well as a bit of a crash fest as well. So, you know, I don't really speak much during this. I'm not going to give a full running commentary throughout the whole race. It's not really necessary, but I did want to give a little bit of a background as to why I'm even doing this in the first place. And yeah, it's quite a fun race to watch through. They're quite short, these races as well, and I just thought it would make an interesting one, and it was worth putting up anyway. So enjoy the rest of the race and everything that's about to happen as my pace gradually improves over the course of the race, as you would expect from having a few minutes of practice, and other people battling with each other and certainly causing some interesting situations.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. Right side. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear. That was your fastest lap of the session. Just set your fastest lap of the session. Left side, clear on the left. Right side, clear on the right. Clear. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear on the right. You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go.
that was fun. That's a second for life that I'm happy about.
Alright, there's the checkered flag. Good job. Very good job.
That was hard fought, that. Holy moly. Overtakes, dodging. Pace came good. Well, it came alright. Considering I had, what, 5 laps total before the race started. That was alright. Oh, that's what happened. Oh my god, I was so close to getting taken out. He just lost it on his own. That gave you a 4x. Really? Bloody hell. Oh, he took this. Wow. Second, third, and fourth all out. This guy's just had a great promotion. Fourth, fifth, third, fourth, and fifth even. He's gone from 6th to 3rd. 6th to the podium. F1 liveries causing havoc again. Classic. Big swings. I mean, my iRating for open wheel is not good. That's a big improvement on it. Not that I care. 23.974. I was basically on leader's pace. I didn't get close to a 23.6 like, but